All right, guys, we are back at it with a brand new X1 podcast with Dylan and Josh. And this week, we're going to do our predictions on the Miami GP that is happening on Sunday. And I can't be more excited about this. It's finally a USA race, baby. Are you ready, Mix? You're not even going to be watching it with me, man. I can't believe this.
I'll be watching it, though.
Yeah, but it is also a sprint weekend. So there's going to be a lot of racing. I believe the sprint quality is on Friday, right? Or is it on Saturday? It's on Friday, I believe, Friday night. Or Friday-ish. So it's going to be racing all weekend. It's going to be awesome. But we're going to go over our predictions just like we did for the Chinese Grand Prix. But we're going to add a couple for like the sprint towards the end. So just stay tuned for that. Like our first prediction is going to be over under achieve. And for this one, Mix, I'll let you go first because I still got to think about it a little bit.
Well, mine's already written down. I have Lewis Hamilton underachieving again. I just copy and pasted that from like 2 weeks ago.
I hate you.
And then for my overachieve, this might not be the smartest option because there's more people bringing upgrades, but I'm gonna go with McLaren. Might be a little delusional on that, but Lando somehow looked good in China, so hopefully he pulls up.
I just want to mention for this, last year, Miami GP, McLaren, Lando, 17th. You know what Oscar got that race? 19th.
Like in the last.
So they need a redemption in Miami, which I think possibly might happen. Their car is on fire, and they got upgrades coming too. So they should be doing pretty good. But that was your overachieve. And then your underachieve is Lewis, man. Why you got to do me like that, dog?
He sucks.
Really does.
He's ready to be in Ferrari.
For real. All right, so my underachieve, I'm going to go with, I don't want to do it. My webcam's blurry. Webcam. Okay, there we go. I don't want to do this, but my underachieve is going to be Mercedes. I don't think, I really don't think the upgrades are going to make a difference. I really don't. There is a long straightaway in Miami on the backside of that track. We're so slow, dude. Like, it don't matter. Like, we are so freaking slow. And yeah, they're gonna underachieve. They're probably 9th, 10th, possibly 8th.
I don't know about that.
8th, 7th, 8th.
Maybe a top 5, maybe.
Dude, we're not even coming close to top 5. We got Red Bull.
Okay, 6th,
Ferrari,
6th to 10th.
McLaren. We had Aston Martin beat us last week or 2 weeks ago. Like, we're not even coming close.
6th to 10th. That's your guys' range.
My overachieve, Ferrari. They're gonna bring upgrades for Miami. I think Charles possibly can win this one, man. I've been saying that for like 3 weeks, but it might happen this time. It just might happen. And I'm here for it, all right? I'm here for Ferrari to start winning again. But yeah, those are my over, underachieve. And then our next one is DNF. So who is DNFing, Mix?
This man was probably the happiest guy last race. And he's not going to be the happiest guy this race, and that's Zhou Guanyu.
Oh, my.
Bottom tier team. Basically just roll the dice, and that's who I'm going to pick with the bottom tier teams, and it was Joe, so.
All right, I like it. Yeah, I can honestly see that, to be honest. I might go with something crazy, though, for this one, all right? This is a super bold prediction here. Red Bull. Red Bull DNF. I don't know if it's 2.0, 1.0. I can see, like, shout out to Danny Rick, man. He's been struggling. And last race, Chinese, wasn't even his fault. All right, it wasn't even his fault. Even Yuki wasn't even Yuki's fault because someone dove into the inside, right? So, although they're struggling, I can see Yuki getting in the top 10, but I can also see Yuki DNFing or Danny Rick DNFing. So, I'm just going to say Red Bull, maybe Max. I don't want to.
Hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully. I don't know, but I want Charles to win. I want Lewis to win, but that's not happening. So maybe we can get like the top 8 to just DNF and Mercedes gets top 2. No. I mean, I'll take that. But yeah, those are our DNFs. Okay. And then Mix, your best and worst strategy Go.
I don't think my best strategy has changed in the last 6 races or however many it's been. Ferrari.
That's your okay. I mean, they've been
Don't know
killing
why.
it. They've been killing it with the strategies, man.
Besides China, they didn't do that good. I don't know if that was the strategy.
What are you
or
talking
them
about?
just
Like
having a good car.
Charles did pretty good from
They
starting
lost
where he
to
was.
Lando.
Okay,
They
but
lost to
starting where
Lando.
Charles was, didn't start that great. Got top 5.
Yeah, I could go back and watch the race because I skipped through it a lot. But
Yeah, this kid didn't even wake up for it, man, or stay up for it, I should say, because it happened at 2 a.m. his time. So
yeah,
real,
and then,
real fan right there, dedicated fan right there.
my worst strategy goes along with my underachiever, and that's Mercedes.
I hate you.
They're gonna have a bad weekend again.
Why you gotta do me? Why you gotta stab me in my heart like that, man? Why you gotta do that?
Hey, your camera's blurring, so
that's what I get, I guess. But all right, my best and worst strategy right here. Worst strategy, Red Bull. All right, worst strategy is gonna be Red Bull. Red Bull 2.0. I don't know, but it's gonna be a Red Bull.
You're cheating, dude.
No, I get it. Hey, you can do it. You can do it too. Best strategy. When Mix says worst, I say best. Mercedes is going to have the best strategy. Even though I picked them to underachieve, they're going to have the best strategy. I'm going to win one of these, all right? I'm going to win either or. They're going to underachieve for me, or they're going to have the best strategy and get top 5.
You've picked half the grid for 2 answers.
I don't. Hey, all I got to say, Mercedes, best strategy. Red Bull 2.0, worst strategy. It's happening. It's happening. Okay, and we're moving on to our biggest surprise of the weekend. You can put this as a sprint, or you can do the race. What do you got?
Max doesn't win.
Max, okay. I like
one
that.
of the races. He doesn't win one of the races.
He doesn't win.
So he could win the sprint, or he could win the regular race, but he's gonna lose one.
Okay. I mean, dude, that's so tough to say because if he doesn't have a DNF, like, he wins that in Australia, right?
What?
Yes.
Oh.
He doesn't have a DNF in Australia. He wins that 100%.
Checo says they might not.
Checo can't even come close to Max, man. What are you talking about? He doesn't even have a chance.
Was schmoovin'.
Yeah, he was, but I don't know. Okay, but I like that. I like the biggest surprise. I think it could happen at least in the sprint. You know, I don't know about the main race, unless he has like a DNF type of thing happen, but I can see that in the sprint. Because I mean, Chinese was a sprint race, and he didn't even take the lead until like 10 laps left, right? So,
and then won by 10 seconds.
Yeah, that doesn't matter. Right? Loses in first for a little bit. That's all that matters. My biggest surprise of the weekend is going to be, I think I might go with you on this one, but not necessarily say Max is going to lose, but someone surprising is going to win. That's all I got. So
Max isn't going to win.
So Max isn't going to win, but like Lando's going to win. Maybe his first time ever in Miami.
No, don't say that, Josh. You know, we know how your curses work.
I'm going to say a first-time winner. First-time winner for this year. Because I'm not going to say Carlos because he already won this year. But yeah, first-time winner this year. So a new winner this year besides Carlos, I guess. First-time winner this year.
I like that. So it could be Perez.
Correct.
Okay.
So I like that. I think it could have happened too. I mean, say Max has a bad race, which it rarely ever happens, but like I could see it happening. All right, we're moving on to our pole position here.
Sprint pole.
Yeah. So who's gonna get sprint pole and who's gonna get the main race pole? Mix. Who you got?
Well, they're the same. Max Verstappen.
That's just literally taking the easy way out.
Getting 2 poles. Hey,
I'm just taking the easy way out.
I said he's not winning though. I said he's not winning though.
Okay. My sprint pole, I think I'm gonna go with Charles for the sprint. All right, Charles for the sprint. And then my race pole, I think I'm going to go Max. I think they're going to figure something out between the sprint and the race, and I think Max gets the race pole. But Charles gets the sprint. Does Charles win the sprint? Man, every time he gets pole, he doesn't win, so I don't know.
Depends who's behind him.
Yeah, that's true.
If it's Max right behind him,
Yeah,
I don't like his chances.
True. All right. So that leads us into our final little prediction here, and that is who's going to get the podium. And we're going to be doing it for the sprint and the race as well. So a mix.
We're doing the podium or just the winner for the sprint?
We're going to do the podium. All right. So you need to think about this for a second, okay? You don't even have it written down. You got to think, you know? So who is your podium for the sprint race and main race?
All right. Third, Lando.
Okay.
He's going to qualify top 4 for the sprint.
I like that.
And
I like
then
that.
second, I'm going to go Charles Leclerc. I don't think he's going to get the pole, but he'll be top 3.
Okay.
And then first is going to be Max.
I mean, if Max gets pole, he's winning. Like, there's nobody's overtaking him. You know what I mean?
Well, am I doing my regular?
Yep. Go for your regular.
Okay, then my main race, I have Max getting third.
Okay, that's.
Wait, no, I don't. Ignore all of that. I have Perez getting third.
Okay.
I think he should be podium no matter what.
Guaranteed.
Lando getting second.
Okay.
And Carlos Sainz winning.
You don't even have Max winning or Max on podium?
You said Red Bull's DNFing, man.
Yeah, but
he's the Red Bull.
Okay.
He's gonna be the Red Bull.
That is a bold prediction. I like it. I love it, man. That was good. All right. My sprint prediction for the podium Chinese Grand Prix a couple weeks ago, like it was very unexpected. I think the qualifying kind of led to that like race, you know, because they qualified in the rain, if I'm not mistaken. So the qualifying was
Miami
all mixed.
Last year?
No, in China.
Oh,
so the
sprint was.
Yeah, the sprint. So it was all like jumboed up, right? So I don't know how the weather's going to be in Miami. I really don't. I could possibly see it doing some crazy. Miami's weather is always crazy. But I'm going to do it. Lando third.
Norris pole. Oh.
Nah. Lando third. Max second. Charles first. He's going to get the pole for the sprint and race and lead the entire thing and win. Max could have a bad qualifying, you know, and gets up into second, but Charles is already gone. You know what I'm saying? That's my podium. So Lando, Max, Charles. And then for my main race, it's going to be a little bold prediction here. Oscar, Perez, Max. Oscar gets a podium. He beats out Lando.
I don't hate it.
Has a little better strategy than Lando. I think Lando can get like fourth though, to be honest. I'm gonna take all that back. We're going Oscar, Charles, Max. That's where I'm going with. All right, we're taking scrap all of that. What I said earlier. We're going Oscar, Charles, Max, podium for the main race. That's my prediction.
I like it.
Yeah, I think honestly, like for me, I don't know about you. Perez has been underperforming. I know he's still right there, right? He's still right there. But I feel like he's just he's just I feel like he could do more, but he's not. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Just my prediction or my thinking.
You go drive the car then.
I'll drive in an F1, man. Or not. I'll drive in an F1 the game and then also iRacing, you know, I'll do that, but no way.
I love to see you do F1 and iRacing. That'd be hilarious.
Bro, maybe. Hey, never know, maybe. But all right. Those are our predictions. I hope you guys enjoy this video on that. Big shout out to Dylan for making some bold ones, man. Making some bold ones. I love the boldness out of him this week compared to the last couple of weeks where he's just going predictable. All right. I love the boldness. But
I predicted Max 2 poles. That's predictable.
Yeah, but you made some other unpredictable stuff this time.
Yeah.
But let us know in the comment section below who you guys got winning the sprint and the main race. We would love to hear what you guys have to say. Thank you guys so much for the love on these little like podcast type videos, prediction, recap videos. It really means a lot to us. So thank you guys very, very much. If you guys enjoy this, make sure you guys hit the like and sub button, and we'll be back with our recap after the race. And yeah, so much love, guys. Stay safe, And go Mercedes. Hopefully they can get a top 5. So hopefully. McLaren sucks.
Yes, sir.
Suns in 4. Suns in 4.